Hey guys, iPod Apps Weekly here, and I'm here to show you my eGPU setup. And this is basically comprised of a desktop power supply, desktop graphics card, a 4X connector via express card 34-pin, and my ThinkPad T420. Here is my GTX 560 Ti. This is the 4X connector that I connect my 560 Ti to. And if you're wondering why my GTX 560 Ti looks kind of weird, it's actually because it's an NVIDIA reference version. It's not really a branded version, but it was way cheaper, so I just bought that. Well, there's my power supply, 430 watts, Corsair CX430. Can't trust anything else. This little thing is actually quite interesting. It's actually you plug your power supply into it, and it emulates the power supply being plugged into a motherboard. So it lets the power supply power on without having the physical without having the motherboard present. So it's pretty cool. It's like a switch. It has a little switch that you can switch on and off, but be careful with the jumpers because you could actually fry your graphics card and your whole eGPU setup. So and basically I got all this information from notebook review forums. They're the most resourceful, most helpful, most amazing forum community I've ever met, and I'm unrelentingly grateful for their help. This is the 4X connector itself. You can plug it into the power supply, and then you plug that into the graphics card, and then you plug the end of that into the laptop express card 34-pin. So that's basically it. These are all my parts. I'm going to show you how I set it up. I have a nifty temporary solution before I get an actual chassis, but right now I'm just going to stick with this. You'll see. Okay, so I am finished with my box. It's been an hour, and after a bunch of zip tying and hole punching, I came up with this, the USPS box solution. Okay, I'm going to power it on. As you can see, it's connected to my laptop through express card, and it's connected to the box. Let's call it the box for now, because I don't know. There's my GPU and the connector and the power supply. That's the power on switch, and as you can see, it turned on the fan, 120mm fan, blowing cold air into the box, and my monitor is connected to the end of the graphics card inside the box. Okay, this is me powering it on. It was actually in sleep mode, JK Raffle, but this also shows that you can put it to sleep, and sleep works fine, especially with the GTX 560. So as you can see, I'm moving my mouse, and it's moving there, and I'm going to show you that the graphics card actually registers in Windows 7. Well, some of you might say, like, oh, why do you put it in a cardboard box? Well, it's just temporary until I can find like some kind of like plexiglass chassis or something. But oh yeah, here you can see that it's GTX 560 Ti, so it recognizes as well as the HD 3000. And yeah, and if you didn't know, cardboard actually has a higher combustion temperature than plastic, which is found in most computer cases. So there you go, shunned. Anyways, right now I'm going to show you, let's see, oh yeah, I was going to show you that you can actually see stats from the graphics card, like Windows registers all the stats, all the temperatures, all the cores from the graphics card, as if you just installed a desktop graphics card to a desktop computer, which in this case you didn't, but it still works. So I don't know, I'm taking an awful long time to launch this program. Well, here it is. Okay, so you can see there's my cores for my i5 processor. And if you go down, there's my 560 Ti, and you can see all the voltages, all the temperatures, I think you can even see the fans, but I'm too stupid to scroll down, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Well, yeah, so, performance-wise, well, let's just say I can't put gaming graphics on YouTube. Well, maybe I can, I don't know, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to tell you, and you'll have to believe me, but Battlefield 3 is completely playable on Ultra at full resolution, 1440 by 900, 1600 by 900. And it is amazing. Like, I cannot tell you how amazing it is. My laptop could not even run Battlefield before, even on all low, let alone like just running it. Well, this basically increased my graphics from like the graphics card is the highest Windows subscore in my system right now, and it's amazing. Like, the bottom line is 60 FPS for all games on high on Ultra. This is amazing. I don't know how they did it, but this thing, even though like people complain, oh, it's express card slot, it's limited what like a limited bandwidth on an express card slot, or like the graphics card won't work with the processor as well, because it's a laptop processor versus a desktop graphics processor, and it doesn't work. But it works, seriously. Like, it didn't cost me much. It cost me well, I guess if the terms, it depends on what much. I know the video stopped, but I'm gonna still keep talking. So the eGPU setup, $90 for the adapter and the motherboard switch, and then another $40 for the power supply, which is rather cheap considering it's Corsair CX430. And the graphics card I had, it was $200, but I had it before, so I wouldn't really add that into the cost because I used it in my desktop. So I just took it, and that's basically all I needed. That's like, what is that, $130 something, and you turn your laptop into a gaming powerhouse. And I've played League of Legends on all high. I've played Skyrim on ultra. I've played Battlefield 3 on ultra. I've played Battlefield Bad Company 2 on settings all high. All these games full resolution. Oh, I guess my laptop, my desktop monitor isn't that big. It's only 19.5 inches, but still, 1600 by 900 is quite fascinating. Well, I guess to me, because I haven't tried anything higher. But oh yeah, and about the monitor, some people have asked if they could actually output the video stream to their laptop monitor instead of having an external monitor. Well, it's actually I'm pretty sure there's a workaround, but there's something about like the laptop having an IPS connector or something like that, and it doesn't really work well with the graphics card. But if you go on notebookforums.com, they're a very supportive community. They'll totally help you out, and you'll probably get through whatever problems you have with their help. So if you have any questions, put in the comments below about my setup. Again, I have the Lenovo Thinkpad T420 4177 with the 2450 i5 processor. And yeah, so if you have any questions, put in the comments below. And if you have any other really like technical questions, you should definitely head over to notebookreviewforums.com, and go check their crap out, because they're amazing. So thanks for watching. I kind of talked too much, but this was an amazing experience for me, and the eGPU was just fascinating. Thank you so much, Notebook Review Forums, and thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, and I don't know what else to say. Peace out.